write the dimensional formula. Write the dimensional formula. Dimensional formula of the following physical quantities. So this is something, the quantity will be given to you, but what is your unit? You should learn, you should remember the unit, and according to that you have to write. So in the question, SI unit may not be given to you, only the quantities will be given. Then you have to memorize that equation and then SI unit, and then you write the dimensional in terms of mass, length, T. So first, force. Force means by Newton's second law. Newton's second law, force. What is the equation? Do you remember? Force by Newton's second law, what is the equation for force?
Mass into acceleration.
Mass into acceleration. Anyway, you know the force unit is Newton. So for that you cannot write the dimensional formula. What you should write? You have to write in terms of mass and acceleration. That way. Okay. So mass into acceleration, you have kg, acceleration meter, s raised to minus 2. S raised to minus 2. So kg stands for 1 I will do, then remain you will do. M, L, T, what should be? Power minus 2.
Minus.
Yes. So this is the dimensional equation for force. Pressure. Pressure. Pascal, you should use other one, okay? So what is the equation for pressure? Pressure. What's the equation for force by area? So what is the SI unit in terms of SI unit? Force already you know. MLT raised to minus 2. Okay. Area. Area again. What is that? The dimensional analysis of area. Area is meter square. Correct? So what should be here? L?
L square.
L square. Take it L square up. Then ml t minus 2 into L to the power of minus 2. Minus 2 into L 1. So what is L's power is now going to be? M?
Minus 1.
Yes. M, L minus 1, T minus 2. So this is how we have to write, okay? ML minus 1, T minus 2. Next one, momentum. Momentum, what is the formula? Momentum.
Mass into velocity.
Yes, mass into velocity. Okay, now you write. I will not write, you write. Write the dimension of momentum. Fourth one, density. What is density equation? Density formula. Density of a substance is equal to Remember? Yes. So mass by volume. So write the dimensional formula of it. So at least the common points, common quantities like that, you should see the how to write the dimensional formula, because there's a plenty of equations you have. Okay, but we have to at least these are the quantities always come: density, pressure, volume, velocity, acceleration. So remember the formula and you have to write its dimension. Another one, you have work done. Work done. What is the equation for work done? In mechanics, work done is equal to, what is the equation for that?
Force into displacement.
Yes, force into displacement. So displacement is going to be length. So write the dimension of work done. Then power. Power of electric power. Power is equal to, not VI, not in terms of current and I. Okay. So in plus 2 you will learn, apart from VI, we can also find out the power in terms of velocity, mass and all, that we will be learning in plus 2. So there you can write the dimension. Now power you know VI, so that we cannot write in this because V is voltage and I is. So when you go to plus 2, you will be learning VI also equivalent to in terms of velocity, mass, time. That you will be learning. In that time, you can write the dimension. Okay, so here the power, which equation actually meant here in mechanics power. What is that? Power is equal to, what is that? Mechanics power is equal to, anyone remember? Forgot.
Work done by time.
Work done by time. So for this we can write, if you know what is work done equation, you can write this. Have you completed all of you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 I have given.
Answer.
Answer we'll discuss first. All of you completed. Let us check your answer is correct or not. Achyut, you can ask me what is momentum. Momentum, what's the dimensional formula? Tell me. Mass into velocity. So it is going to be
K like
K.
ml t raised to minus 1.
Yes, L. All got it? Anyone did not get that? So ml t minus 1 because velocity is displacement by time. Okay. Nandana, density. What is the dimension of density?
ml raised to minus 3.
ml raised to minus 3. I hope others understood how you got ml minus 3. ml cube, take it up. You'll get ml minus 3. Yes, correct. Now read work done.
ml square t raised to minus 2.
Yes, ml square t raised to minus 2. If you know this one now, it is very easy. You can just substitute the force and then you can write the displacement is another length. So it is going to be ml t raised to minus 2 into L. ml t raised to minus 2 into L. So it become ml square. Okay, correct. Yes, Gayatri, power.
ml square into t raised to minus
ml square t raised to
minus 3.
minus 3. Correct, because already work done is given. Take this up. Okay. Yeah. So anyone have understood? No doubt regarding that? Are you okay, Ashwin? I think you joined this session. Yes, Ashwin.
Ma'am.
You joined this session only, no?
Ma'am.
Did you join in the first session, Ashwin? No. I think you are waking up very late. So always you miss the first session, I think so. Is it so, Ashwin?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So I hope no one has. Sharon, are you okay with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Dia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any others? Anthony, okay? Malavika?
Ma'am.
Okay. So you are able to do. So, Anthony, your voice is breaking. Did you understand, Anthony? Yes or no? Okay, shall we go to? Achyut completed, no? Shall we proceed to the next session?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to find out next session is speed of write down next one. So already we found out speed of traveling wave. Next we are moving on to speed of transverse wave. Speed of transverse wave.
Yes.
Okay, Anthony. Okay. Speed of transverse wave. Speed of transverse wave on stretched string. Speed of transverse wave on stretched string. So you can write down as an introduction. In general relation of all progressive waves, in general relation of all progressive waves, in general relation of all progressive waves, general relation of all progressive waves, the speed of a mechanical wave, speed of a mechanical wave is determined by physical properties of the medium, physical properties of the medium, by physical properties of the medium, such as linear mass density of the spring, density of the medium in general, density of the medium, different types of moduli. I hope you remember 3 types of moduli. Different types of moduli. And elastic properties. Therefore, The speed of a mechanical wave, speed of a mechanical wave speed of a mechanical wave which is transverse, which is speed of a mechanical wave which is transverse in nature, which is transverse in nature, which is transverse in nature, can be determined, can be determined by the restoring force, by the restoring force set up, by the restoring force set up in the medium, in the medium, in the medium when it is disturbed, when it is disturbed when it is disturbed in their physical, in their physical and inertial properties. Inertial properties, the inertia of rest, inertia of do you remember inertia of direction, all that, inertial properties. Thus, for waves on a spring, thus waves on a spring or a string or a string, the restoring force is provided by the restoring force provided by the which quantity? When you pull a string or when you pull a spring horizontally, what is the opposite forces, opposite force or restoring force acting on it? What do you call for the restoring force in the case of a string and spring? If you pull it, and which force is acting in opposite to that force, restoring force? What do you call for that force?
Tension.
Tension. Correct. So, tension. Provided by the tension in the string or spring. Okay. Tension in the string. Spring means it is horizontally in the string. Slingy spring, not that rigid spring I am talking about slingy spring. Slingy spring which is exhibit transverse force. Tension T. And second one we have, I told you, physical properties. Physical properties or initial property. Physical or inertial property means it can be anything. It can be a density, it can be pressure, the physical property. So it can be the Young's modulus, stretching, that is bulk modulus, shear modulus, whatever it is. Pressure actually it is related to interior. So physical property, it is actually related to density, area, volume, then the Young's modulus, all this. So we are going to give a common constant for this initial properties. So provided by the tension T and inertial property properties mu. We are representing that anything in common we represent mu. Thus the restoring force is provided by the tension T on the string and initial properties mu mu by linear density, mass density, etc. For all these properties, we write it as mu. So the proof of the speed, we are going to use dimensional analysis only. So we cannot prove mathematically. So in these cases, we are proving the speed of the transverse wave on a spring and string in the case of dimension analysis. Thus, we can write down. Thus, according to dimensional analysis, next line, according to dimensional analysis, by dimensional analysis, we have dimension of mu. Dimension of mu is ml raised to minus 1. ml raised to minus 1. So usually when you write this, we put the dimension always in a bracket. That is the way of representing the dimensional equation. The reason is that to separate this dimension from our ordinary English alphabets. So that's why we are putting. So whenever you write dimensional equation or dimensional formula, it should be in the square box. ml minus 1 and tension. For tension, it is same. It's force, no? So what is that? ml t raised to minus 2. And tension is ml t raised to minus 2. Thus, speed of transverse wave. Therefore, speed of transverse wave. I'm just writing on a string. You understood this can be also possible in the string. On a string is equal to T by mu. So there is no derivation such as by this statement, because this transverse wave nature is fully dependent upon the restoring force as well as its properties, physical properties. So that is why we are getting a formula T by mu. You have to by heart T by mu, and then substitute the corresponding dimension equations. So that's why I have taught you what do you mean by this dimensional equation. ml t raised to minus 2, ml minus 1. And what is the next step? We can be cancelled and take L minus 1 up. Then naturally you are going to get velocity. Velocity of the string is equal to L minus 1 go up, it become positive L. So it is going to be L square t raised to minus 2. So velocity of the transverse verb or speed of the transverse verb on a string. Yes?
What is written below B?
What is
No, ma'am. What is written below B?
below is velocity of string. Velocity of string.
Okay.
Only to identify. Because this equation is possible in the case of string and spring. So that's equal to L square t raised to minus 2. So if you do the dimensional analysis, you will get this is in terms of length and time only. Because velocity is the displacement by time. Since it is depending upon the physical medium, we are getting one more L over there. So this is the only difference from our ordinary velocity of a wave and the velocity of the transverse wave on string. Okay. So write down. Thus, T and mu after this, T and mu are assumed to be only the relevant physical quantities.
Ma'am,
Yes,
can you say again?
T and mu are assumed to be the only relevant physical quantities. In the case of speed of waves on a string under dimensional analysis. Thus, we also can written as C, capital C into square root of 2 into me, where C is equal to dimensional constant. C is equal to dimensional constant. And if dimensional constant is going to be 1, then we are going to get only this. So tension by whichever is the physical property, whether it's a density, square root of T by mu. And what do you understand? Other usual words we have equations such as velocity of a wave is f lambda. But in this case, not a single quantity here. It is fully dependent upon. It is only, so these are the special cases. So majority waves obeys this. V is equal to f lambda. But oscillation on a spring or speed of the waves on a string or spring, it does not depend upon the frequency and lambda. It is only depend upon the restoring force and whichever is the physical property. Suppose it's the thickness, how much thick that string or spring is, or how much is the area. So this is only fully depending upon. Okay, so you can write down. Thus, we can conclude that the
Ma'am,
wave, yes,
but then T is not in the denominator, right?
T,
1 by T is F, right? But here T is in the
here,
numerator.
this T stands for tension, not time period. Here,
Ma'am,
T,
and does C vary in every question?
pardon?
Is C like a value of n which changes?
C like it's a dimension constant. So because we are proving this is in terms of dimension analysis. So the C is that since we are following dimension analysis, we are giving a standard value. It's a dimension constant. Dimension constant in terms of the amount of tension and amount of the whichever is the initial property. Is
Okay,
that,
ma'am.
did you understand? Is that your question?
Ma'am, like how did we get F in the final?
No, this is I have written, this is the general equation of wave motion. Okay, this is the general equation of wave motion, but you can see that on the speed of the waves on the string, you are not getting any of these quantities over there. That means waves on the spring does not depend upon these quantities. So in order to tell you that, I have written that. This is not equal to this, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So I am coming to the concluding part. Clear? So this equation I have written, this is a general equation of the waves. Even we have proved in the previous first session of the class, omega by k, how it is coming to equal to this. But look at now. Spring also exhibit the wave motion, but you are not able to find out the frequency and lambda in this case. So I am coming to that point. So write down. Thus, speed of the transverse wave on a string does not depend upon wavelength, or frequency. Does not depend upon wavelength or
Ma'am,
frequency.
Ma'am, after writing the equation, what should we write?
After writing V is equal to square root of T by mu, write down. Thus we can conclude that speed of transverse waves on a string does not depend upon frequency and wavelength. Wavelength of the waves. So speed, because in general equation, majority all, it is depend upon V squared F lambda, but in this peculiar cases, it only depend upon only tension and other physical properties. So that is what I am telling. Okay. And if at all you wanted this quantity, all these quantities will be fixed. Suppose you wanted to find out the speed of the waves in this string. If at all you wanted, then always this frequency and lambda, that will be a fixed constant. It will not vary. That's the meaning. So if at all you want to find out the speed of the wave, or you want to do some experiment relating to the stretching of the string, what we have to do? We have to make F and lambda both are constant. You cannot vary that and find the speed. So that's the meaning of it. Okay. So we have to be fixed both the quantities constant throughout whenever want to find out the speed of the waves, transverse waves on a string. It is not in the case longitudinal. We are coming now. What is the longitudinal wave? How it is? Okay. Shall we proceed? So 3 more minutes only. So what I will do? We will continue with the next session 12:20. So we have now left with 3 more simple topics. One is Laplace correction, speed of longitudinal wave. Okay. So I am not going to start because we won't complete now. I will start at 12:15 class on Studio 9. Okay. Thank you.